What is going on, Supers? Welcome back to another episode of Swoop Luke. Let's talk about that fantastic, come from behind, all hope lost win against the Suns. Let's get into it. So before we get into it, of course, one, merch. Links down below. You guys are supporting me. I sent a bunch off the other day, so hopefully you guys should be receiving it soon. Second, prayers, thoughts, all of the love for Darcy Moore. We may as well just talk about this straight up. That looked horrendous, his knee. Hopefully they're saying it's a hyperextension, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it's only a few weeks. We've seen players hyperextend their knee, come back the next week or the week after. So I'm hoping, crossing all my fingers that it's not as serious as it looked, because it looked pretty serious. And we know he's had a knee issue. I can't remember if that was the same knee last year where he did his MCL. Was it last year? Anyway, I think pretty sure it was last year. So hopefully it's not that, because we need him. He's been in fantastic form. He is, just on the new contract as well. God, just thoughts, love, and all goes out to him that he makes a speedy recovery and we can see him on the park. Mainly because we don't really have another option. So the Pies took on the Gold Coast at Metricon Stadium. Gold Coast were favourites going into this game, even though we won 5 straight games in a row against a lot of top 8 sides. Gold Coast have had a fluctuating season. They lost a close one to Port last week. And I kind of went into this game thinking, this is a danger game. If we want to show the football community that we are a top 8 side, we have to start beating these teams that are below us and kind of on our same sort of skill level going into this game. And it was hard work. When is a Collingwood win not hard work? When was the last time the Pies won this season and we have just sat back and thought, oh good, 30, 40 point win, we can just relax. It's been heart stopper. Even that Melbourne game, even though we did win by, 33 points or something, we still had a lot of work to do to kind of catch up, and then we kind of ran over the top of them. But yeah, Gold Coast just kind of gave it their all in that last quarter. Well, probably about half time, it was all the Gold Coast Suns. We just couldn't keep up with them. And then in the last quarter, they kick a bunch of goals. At the start, they're up by 14 points. We just couldn't get any consistency going, and you thought, here we go. This is going to be a 30-point loss. The Suns are going to run over the top of us. But what Craig has instilled in these players is just second to none, and they just come from behind. 3 goals. It starts off with that Nick Dacos kicking, 50 metres across the ground to Josh. He's kicking the goal. Myercheck slots his first goal of the game. Will Hoskin-Elliott, one of the guys that, fans just kind of beat up on and talk shit about. He comes out, he kicks the match winner. It was just good. It was just, besides that Darcy Moore injury late in that game, it was a really fantastic win. And I said it on Twitter, if we are to play finals, if we are to, show something, that was that 3/4 time, we need to come back. We need to win this game. And they just dug in, and it was a win. I was going to say a win for the ages. It's not a win for the ages, but it's a win that just epitomises everything that Craig, Justin Leppich, Graham Wright, all of these guys, and countless more, Brendan Bolton, blah, blah, blah. All of these guys have been putting into the Pies this season. Whether we're 60 points down or 60 points up, we're going to keep fighting. Craig said that. They're starting to see belief in their eyes again. All these things, it's just great to see. It's great to see a Collingwood side that just won't roll over. They will just keep fighting, whether they're 60 points down, like I said, or 60 points up. It's amazing. It just makes you so happy to be a Pies supporter at the moment. There was a hell of a lot to like. Nick Dacos, 37 disposals, 600 metres gained, 7 score involvements I think he had. He's just prolific with the ball. For a first-year player, I haven't seen a first-year player play this well. People are saying since Judd. And, I know that's a lot of praise and, what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of pressure to put on a kid, He's only 19. But he's commanding the ball. He's telling people where to run. He could be a future captain for the Pies, because he doesn't look like a 19-year-old. He looks like he's been, playing since Pendlebury started. He can only get better. Reminder that I think he only played less than 6 games in the last 2 years because of COVID in Victoria and, community sports not being open and stuff like that. So with another preseason, this kid is just pretty much just given the rising star right now. I'm lost for words. He's just phenomenal. Josh Dacos as well, 3 goals, his career best. So he really helped us. Ginnivan, 3 goals. Everyone stood up, all the young kids. There were times where Pendles, Crisp didn't have a really good game. Adams, Cyberton played really well. It was good to see Sidey getting back into that form that he's had the last few weeks, which is great, kind of going through. Our senior heads were a little bit down at times. We did prevail. They did help us through. But, yeah, we got the win without those guys sort of firing, which is really nice to see that these kids are coming through. One thing, the elephant in the room, Jordan De Goey, probably his worst game for years and years and years. I said, and I've seen people on Twitter as well say that he should have played a game in the twos. I agree. He needed to get that momentum, get 30 touches in the twos and kick 3 goals or something like that. Because that was crap. 11 disposals, went at, I think, about 70% efficiency, dropped marks, dropped handballs. It wasn't the Jordan De Goey that we know and that we love. And yes, okay, look, he went to Bali, he did that thing happened, doesn't train for a week, doesn't play that game, trains and then plays. So he's missed out on 2 weeks of training, a week out of 2 for training, and it just kind of makes you question, like, if you're injured, right, and you put your hand up and say, Coach, I'm good to go, put me in, I know I might be a little bit injured, but I'm good to go, let's go. And then you have a shit game, then you go, but I was injured. Like, no, you put your hand up, you said you're good to go. As soon as you get onto that park, everything else gets left behind. You give 110%. And I don't think that's what De Goey showed. I don't, at all. And I'm not really one to go in on players or anything like that, but I thought De Goey was going to have a huge game to kind of prove all the doubters wrong. And he's kind of just proving them right. Kane Corns especially, as much as we hate him, he's correct. He's correct in what he's been saying on all the media cycles these last 24 hours. But that's probably the only blight on our game. Obviously, Darcy Moore, we talked about him at the top of the episode. But other than that, it was so good. It was so good to see 6 in a row. Like, I can't remember the last time we won 6 in a row, and we could potentially keep winning. We could keep winning. Next week we verse North Melbourne. Then I think Adelaide. We verse a lot of the bottom 10 teams. So we could go on, and we are only 1 game out of the top 4. Are you absolutely kidding me? Like, if some results go our way, if we beat West Coast, if we beat Geelong and Brisbane, those are the 3 games that will rue. We're first on the ladder. Like, I know that's just very, obviously, if everything goes right, we'll win 20 premierships. But, hindsight's 2020. But to be 10-5, level with, I think Sydney, Carlton are 10-5 as well. I think Fremantle as well. Let me just look at the ladder now. So Collingwood, Carlton, Fremantle are both 10-5. Fremantle are still yet to play. But still, we finished 17th last year. People had us finishing on the bottom of the ladder. A wooden spoon. To be 6th, equal 5th, pretty much. It's just crazy. It's just phenomenal. And, there was a patch where we had lost a bunch of games in a row, and then to go on and win 6 in a row. It's just crazy. It's crazy good. One more thing that was a bit, just frustrating. 11 goals, 22 last week, and we just kept missing goals this week. Darcy Cameron, Brody Mychek with that brain fade snap. He was a metre out. Just go back and kick that. Jack Ginnivan snapping from 45 or 40 metres out. It's just like, come on, man. Kick those drop punts. Kick those drop punts. Just little things like that. Hitting the post. Ollie Henry. We need a new goal kicking coach. Because I'd love to see a game where we kick more goals than points. Please. Every other team does it against us, albeit Gold Coast did miss a lot as well. But still, we both missed a lot of chances. Gold Coast should have won this game. Collingwood should have won this game early on because of the amount of chances that we had. That's just the one frustrating thing that's just been prevalent in every Collingwood side from as long as I can remember. We just can't convert when we need to. And with these missed opportunities, with these missed chances, you come in later at the game, like we did against Gold Coast yesterday, where if he had kicked those 3 goals, we'd be up by 3, 4, 5 goals. And then Gold Coast are winning the game. So just have to work on those. Like, I know they work on goal kicking at training, but a penny has to drop to say, come on, man, we should be kicking these at the death. But besides that, fantastic win. I'm so giddy with excitement. It's just, I love this side. I absolutely love this side. But anyway, guys, this has just been my real quick review because I am just, one, I'm so excited. I've got no words. 2, I'm just feeling absolutely crap today. But just want to get on, give you my thoughts on the game. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'll be going through comments today and for the next couple of days. I love to know them, as always. My merch, swoopleague.com. It's at the Carlton Drafts. Links down below. But until then, like, comment, subscribe. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your pets. And until next time, double shackers. I'll swoop you later.